Hey everyone, and welcome to the Wide World of Wrestling podcast. We are here for our WWE SmackDown live reaction. It is the official go-home show to the Royal Rumble. Should be a good show tonight. We have quite a few matches already announced. We have the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green, will be defending her title against Meechin. We have an 8-man tag team match. Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza will go against DIY and Pretty Dudley. I'm assuming Cody and Kevin Owens will do something tonight. We have some. I think the match that most people are looking forward to, just based off the comments so far, is Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso. Their first match was very, very good, so I can see why a lot of people are looking forward to that match. But yeah, it should be a good show tonight.
Oh yeah, I think Kevin Owens he has like a special interview or something like that. An exclusive interview.
World champion, crown jewel champion, Liv Morgan, accompanied by Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, we appreciate you all watching. Musky Boy.
United States champion of all time, Chelsea Green.
Yeah, should be a good show tonight. SmackDown's been lacking, I feel, last week. SmackDown has been a good show. Like they've brought up their game, the in-ring aspect of things. We've seen a lot of good matches, like Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso. A lot of the women have been putting in a lot of work in matches. There's been a lot of good matches, but the story aspect of it I can agree with. The only story that seems to be going on SmackDown is Cody and Kevin Owens. And everything else is just like there is stories, but just not anything like investing like Cody and Kevin Owens. I mean, besides that, I guess Jacob Fatu, his story has been pretty good. All right, this is different. It's kind of like the Saturday night's main event set up.
Yeah.
But the tag team division scene has been pretty good on SmackDown. Since SmackDown has went 3 hours, a lot more teams have been in the mix, like Pretty Deadly, Los Garza. Street Profits haven't been seen in quite some time. I think one of them is injured. But it looks like the transfer window closes at the Royal Rumble, so that should be it for trades. SmackDown has gotten Damian Priest, as we saw last week. The Miz, Zelina Vega's coming back to SmackDown. Hopefully, she's back with Andrade. The White Six are on SmackDown. Since Zelina Vega is going to SmackDown, I have a feeling when Malachi Black comes to WWE, he'll be on SmackDown as well.
I think so.
Because if anyone does not know, Malachi Black and Zelina Vega are married. So they'll probably be on the same brand. And Charlotte is supposed to be back on SmackDown. She is married to Andrade. So SmackDown is gaining some steam. People coming back off injury, some trades. So hopefully they can get some stuff rolling. Besides, like one story can't carry a 3-hour show. It just can't. But I don't think it's been a terrible weekly show. I think it's better than Dynamite most weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, it's not. I don't think any show in wrestling is perfect. Like in any era of wrestling, there's not one perfect era. There's always some flaws in every era. Like even the Attitude Era, there was some pretty sucky stuff in there too. Even though majority of it was good, there was some pretty like Fall Brawl, not Fall Brawl, Brawl for All or whatever. That was stupid.
2017, after I retired from playing for this incredible city's football team, the
Are they
Indianapolis
commentating
Colts,
tonight or what's going on? I feel like something's fixing to happen here with Kevin Owens or something.
I had been pleading with the powers that be to bring a massive PLE to the greatest host city.
All right, we get it. Everybody wants a PLE.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Well, you're already getting the Royal Rumble, aren't you? So why do you need another PLE?
So obviously,
That's what I'm saying.
Rumbles tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm not a Colts fan, but I do like Pat
Our
McAfee.
city, and you're in from out of town.
Was he even any good when he
What you
played?
need to know is what you're about to witness.
Yeah, he was good. He was the kicker.
Short of world class. We host the biggest sporting event on earth every single year. We host national championships. We host Olympic
What is going on
trials.
here?
We host
I feel like we're
Final
just.
Fours. We host everything, and
I
we're
don't
the
get it.
best to ever do it because
They're in
Hoosier
Indianapolis.
hospitality and these
He's
people are
campaigning
the
now.
greatest on earth.
Oh, let's get on with the show.
The bars are ready.
Ain't nobody
The
paid to see Pat
restaurants
McAfee.
are ready. The roof on Lucas Oil is ready to blow off. And the biggest
Kevin
Royal
Owens should come up
Rumble
right now
of
and
all
apologize to
time,
him.
being hosted by this city.
Just take him right off TV.
Perfect thing
Yeah.
to happen. I love this place. I love this
It'd be good because that Cody Rhodes
and I'm
fan right
so
there would have
damn
it.
thankful to be here. Let's have a Royal Rumble weekend.
Hope Carmelo
Ladies and
wins.
gentlemen, let's kick
Yeah,
this off.
I want Carmelo Hayes to win as well. Their first matchup was a DQ. Nobody won really because Jacob Fatu came out and kind of messed things up and wasn't a winner. Yeah, it looks like everybody's going for Carmelo. I think Indy is fixing to get Mania. I did see reports about that, Davis. That it looks like that the Royal Rumble Indianapolis signed a deal where they're going to get Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania. So that's like a big deal to get all three, but they're going to be spread out through the years. So they're getting Royal Rumble this year. Next year they'll probably get probably SummerSlam's going to be in New Jersey next year. Well, no, this year. So they'll probably get SummerSlam next year.
Please welcome Kevin Owens.
All right, then Kevin Owens.
There he is.
Get the show rolling. I feel like that felt like so much like Saturday night's main event. Michael Cole and Pat McAfee starting to show off like that. They normally have a setup like that, like by the crowd or whatever. As they would say, the Mean Gene Okerlund position.
It's certainly different.
Everyone watching, who do you guys think is going to be in the Royal Rumble, like as a surprise person, or someone coming off of injury, or someone coming from TNA, or a legend, or a new signing? I would like to see Malachi Black come back, but I don't think his contract is up in time. So he might come back at the Raw after Mania.
I would
Normally
think,
they
yeah, that'd be a perfect time for her to come back.
Normally they like have some big surprises for Raw after Mania. NXT call-ups and maybe some people like free agent signings. Like 1 year they had Bobby Lashley come back on the Raw after Mania.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of different names being thrown out. About who's going to be popping up in the Rumble. I've heard Dolph Ziggler's going to make a return. I've heard that. I've heard Hacksaw Jim Duggan's going to be in the Rumble. I mean, I've heard different names. That'd be cool if Hacksaw came out, though. I would love that.
I hope RVD does something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just for a Rumble spot or something. But maybe Mark Henry, that would be pretty funny if Mark Henry did something.
Yeah, you never know.
I will tell you that it has
but
been
I'm
very
expecting Joe
difficult
Henry to do something from TNA.
Your recent
Since he's the
action,
TNA World Champion,
attacks,
and John Cena's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
the attempts to injure others,
It
but
might
as you
happen.
stood over me,
I
and
mean,
so
that would be cool with them
fiercely
coming face to
stated your
face. That'd be
argument last
awesome.
week, I did give
Let's
it
see
some
what
thought
happens.
this week.
Joe
I
Henry
thought
said
about
when
the
he
role
won the
that we
TNA
play,
World
that I
title that he would
play
call out John
in
Cena.
covering you.
So,
And with that in mind, I
That's
would
a
like
dream
to
match,
give
to be
you your
honest with you, right
opportunity to be
there.
heard. So I'll start with this. In your opinion, what are we missing? What's being misrepresented
I don't know
or
how long
misunderstood here with you
they've
and
been
Cody?
talked so much in this feud that there's nothing really else to say. But Kevin Owens and Cody have basically said all that needs to be said.
Right.
So this is
Really, like Sami Zayn should come out. Anyone watched Raw this past Monday or the past 2 weeks? Sami Zayn's been attacking people mistakenly.
So he says.
Yeah, he hit Rollins with the Helluva Kick the one week, and then last week he hit Cody Rhodes with it.
It was you being a little Cody Rhodes fanboy.
And there was that one shot whenever he hit Cody with it, with the kick. That one shot of Kevin and Sammy standing side by side. I think that's. I mean, it could be a little bit foreshadowing right
Rollins
there.
and Cody talked about, I'm going to wrestle you at WrestleMania. No, I'm going to wrestle you at WrestleMania. All of them glossing over the fact that I am going to win this title tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble. Kevin, I'm not going to apologize for doing my job of
Yeah, he's fixing to get beat up probably.
I will apologize if you feel
I wouldn't put it
that
past Kevin.
coverage has fallen short in giving
He
you
tried
a
to
fair
power
opportunity.
drive
And
Shawn
that's what this
Michaels
is for.
at Saturday Night
Tried
SmackDown.
it.
Yeah, didn't work out too well, but
You think you're a tough guy, Joe? No, I think I'm a
he got
53-year-old
sweet chin
TV
music.
broadcaster. Well, I don't accept your apology. In fact, you can shove it up your ass.
You might want to fear for your
I
life.
have nothing to say to you.
Like Tony
The only reason
Khan
I'm here is to take this back.
Oh, he's taking his title back.
I'll take this one tomorrow
I don't
night.
think that's how things supposed to go.
That's not how it works, Kevin.
I'm out of here. What an interview.
Damn. Oh wow.
That's surprising.
Okay, this is unexpected. This is unexpected. CM Punk. Now, we've seen CM Punk and Kevin Owens interact one time when he came back at Survivor Series. It was a really small interaction on SmackDown, but they never really talked. So this is really their first time ever interacting. I don't think they've ever went against each other, Punk and Kevin Owens.
At least not in the WWE, I don't think.
I think when Punk was in ROH, like Kevin Owens had just when Punk was leaving, Kevin Owens was just now getting there. I don't think they've ever crossed paths. I mean, they are both ROH guys, but Kevin Owens is in the Kevin Steen and El Generico era of ROH.
Mm-hmm.
And Punk had like just left. I think he had just left because Punk did some stuff with Colt Cabana. So it was interesting. Indy likes Punk. Thanks for watching. Definitely appreciate it. Davis, CM Punk. Yep, CM Punk is in the house for SmackDown. Unexpectedly.
All right, so it says on Google that Kevin and CM Punk have never had a match ever, but they do have history that could lead to something in the future.
Yeah. Damn, they got mute stuff.
Are you serious?
I hope that SmackDown gets on Netflix eventually, so we don't have to. That's interesting though, that they've never crossed paths.
That is. You would think they would have had at least one match.
They've really had different paths in their career. Like once Kevin Owens got to WWE, Punk was out of WWE.
Offer an apology, actually, two, really quick. Sorry for interrupting you. I know how annoying that can be. You know how I feel about Seth. I imagine you feel the same way about me. This isn't my show, but I heard my name invoked, so I thought maybe that was an invitation to come out here. That's the first apology. The second apology is you make a lot of great points, and I'm sorry if you think that I was looking past you to WrestleMania, like it's this automatic thing.
Everybody knows Kevin Owens ain't gonna win. That's why everybody's overlooking him.
So
They already know
but just so you
he's
know,
not beating Cody.
tomorrow, when I win the Royal Rumble,
I like how they're teasing like all
I said
possibilities for
tomorrow,
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
when I win the Royal
Like Punk
Rumble,
and Cody, Punk and Owens, Jey Uso winning the Rumble, Sami Zayn winning the Rumble.
and if
I
you
love it.
make
It
it
can go either
past
way, man. It's up in the air.
Cody Rhodes, well, hell, the main event of WrestleMania this year could very well be Kevin Owens, the champion,
I don't see this happening, but
versus
I like the
CM Punk.
interaction.
I mean, the only way that Kevin could become the champion is if Sammy
Man to
gets
man,
involved
face
and
to
helps him
face,
out.
I'm
I
letting you
think
know I'm coming for you. So if you win,
that's the only way he
congratulations,
can
champ.
beat Cody.
Not
Other
gonna
than
wait
that,
long.
he can't beat him clean. I don't think.
Don't forget Randy Orton. You haven't seen Randy Orton in a
That's
while,
true.
and Randy Orton's a snake. Well, he's the Viper. He's the
You know, I feel very
But if
conflicted
Randy was
right
to come
now
back, of course
because
he's gonna want revenge for what
on
Kevin
one
did to
hand,
him.
there's a lot of guys in the Royal Rumble match that I like a lot more than you. In fact, to be precise, there's 29 guys in the Royal Rumble that I like more than you. Keep in mind, I don't know everyone that's going to be in the Royal Rumble, but still. But then, you know what? The thought of you and me in the main event of WrestleMania. Well, actually, what sounds good is the thought of me beating your ass in the main event of WrestleMania. Yeah, I like
it's not even going to get that far because you're not even going to win tomorrow.
And you know,
I mean, but quite
know
honestly, a CM Punk
events of
Kevin Owens
WrestleMania
match wouldn't be too bad. I think that would
how
be
much
pretty
it
awesome,
means to you. I
honestly.
know
But
that
like I
you've
said, I don't
had
see
your
Kevin
moments
Yeah.
winning the
in
title,
events since you were a kid.
not from Cody.
And that's why last year was so heartbreaking for you when you got hurt. In fact,
Be a good
when
future
you left
match
10
for
years ago, you probably spent a lot of time
SummerSlam or
regretting that you'd never get to main
could do
event
Bad Blood
WrestleMania,
again
but
Mhm.
or
now you're back and it's right
Backlash.
at your fingertips, isn't it? And I have to say, the idea of you never getting to main event WrestleMania is so good to me. I love the thought of you never getting to accomplish that goal, never realizing that dream. In fact, I get a warm, fuzzy feeling inside when I picture you years down the line, old, broken, and alone, obsessing over the fact that I am a
Well, we all know he's not going to be
multiple-time
alone.
WrestleMania main eventer, while you
Kevin Owens has
go to
only
your
main evented
grave
WrestleMania
a
one
miserable
time, hasn't he?
failure.
The tag team match with the Usos.
Yeah, I believe so. Just once.
And how many world titles has Kevin Owens won? Just one?
So you know what?
Well,
Punk's
I
won
hope
more
you
than
don't
one.
win the Royal Rumble.
let's see. Yeah, he was Universal Champion for a while,
That was it.
and
He lost against
he
Goldberg,
was U.S.
unfortunately.
champion. He was
Where you
tag
going?
team
Where you going,
champion.
Kev? We're just getting the party started
Um,
here in
I
Indianapolis.
don't think
See,
he's
I've
held the
never
IC
main evented
championship. I don't know. I don't think so.
I've had
But I know he was
seven
U.S.
goals that
He
are
had the
very
U.S. title for a
superior.
little bit.
Congratulations. You have. Twice, if I'm not mistaken. Good for you. You've accomplished a lot in your career. You're tough. You're one of the best. Biggest superstar backstage. Here's something that I also haven't done, but somebody else has. Stop me if you know who it is. I, personally, CM Punk, has never lost 5 title matches at the Royal Rumble.
Oh,
Damn.
that's true. That's
true.
very true.
Oh, that was you.
It's hidden.
As
This is the big one. Get ready. I have never lost to Logan Paul.
Oh
Damn.
shit! He is hitting them with facts tonight. Cold hard facts.
And how long did you hold the World Universal title?
It's almost
Did
too
you hold it
stiff
over
to
400
repeat.
days? Oh, that's right. No, you
Something
haven't.
else that I haven't done, I've never even attempted to do this. I haven't tried to manipulate my best friend who I've stabbed in the back multiple times
Damn.
in order to help him win me
Kevin
a
Owens
title
has stabbed
because
Sami
I
Zayn in the
wasn't
back.
confident
That is a
enough
fact.
in my own ability.
That is a fact.
Win, lose, or draw, I do it by myself. You don't. You take shortcuts. Planets have to align, but realistically, two things have to happen tomorrow night for me and you to meet in the main event of WrestleMania. Number one, I have to throw 29 other people that you like more than me over
I'll get to the
top
comments
rope,
after this segment,
and
everyone.
you have
I
to
want to hear
survive
this
a
segment. After
very
this segment,
pissed
we'll
off Cody Rhodes in a
show us in the
dangerous ladder
comments.
match. But only one thing has to happen tonight for you to get your ass kicked by CM Punk, and that's you come back in this ring right now. You're right, brother. I may never WrestleMania. I may never main event WrestleMania. But I'll kick your ass right here, right now. Just come back on in the ring. Don't be scared.
No, you don't want to wait. Wants to get it over. Wants to do it
He
now.
is ready to go.
Oh. Let's do it tonight. Let's do it. CM Punk and Kevin Owens tonight on SmackDown.
Give the fine people of
One-on-one.
Minneapolis a show.
Of course, Kevin Owens doesn't have any balls. He takes his ball and go home like he always does. There he goes.
You knew he was going to do that.
He looks pissed. I think Punk obliterated him in that last
He
moment
killed
of
him,
that
man.
segment.
He killed him with that. So this is actually the first time they've actually kind of CM Punk's actually got to actually talk directly to Kevin, at least in the WWE.
Yeah. Because we've seen them like when he first returned, like in a backstage segment. They didn't say much.
Well, I mean, oh my God, are you kidding me? Then I go to Andrade and I give him an opportunity to be side by side with me.
Everyone doesn't know he has been traded to
He just
SmackDown.
walks away. That guy should be begging for the privilege to be in the same room as my star. Don't recognize.
Andrade runs circles around
I've
you.
seen him on Twitter. He had got a new Cybertruck. Those ugly
If he was
things.
standing right here, right now, I would punch him in his face. That
I mean, I get the appeal of Cybertrucks, but I just think they're butt ugly.
Uh-oh. Andrade would run circles around the Miz.
That's all that. Stay solid. No, look, I'm just saying you're being stubborn. You could have learned something.
Maybe you could learn how to wrestle, Miz.
Prove it.
Andrade knows how to wrestle.
I don't
Uh-oh.
have to prove anything.
Andrade versus the Miz
My
tonight.
career speaks.
I like that. I like how that sounds. That should be a good match.
It'll be an easy win for Andrade.
Teach you anytime, anywhere. Anytime, anywhere. Well, you know what they say, Professor? No time like the present. Why don't you teach him that lesson tonight? The Miz and Andrade, one-on-one, done deal.
All right, that sounds good. All right, I'm looking forward to that match.
Hell yeah.
Tensions are sky high everywhere you look on SmackDown right now. Not more so than in our tag division. All of those teams will collide tonight in 8-man tag action as the Motor City Machine Guns of Los Gaza team up against Pretty Deadly and the Champs DIY. That's later on tonight here. And as of 2 weeks ago, Jimmy showed Carmelo Hayes, they never met up in a match against each other. Now they're second go in 14 days. Massive night of action gets going right here, right now.
Oh, well. Jimmy Uso and Carmelo starting it off. I think the first hour is commercial free tonight.
Sweet.
I like Jimmy Uso, but I like Jimmy, but tonight it's not your night. I hope it's not your night. I want Carmelo Hayes.
You hope it's not.
I hope it's not his night. It shouldn't be his night. But I will say, I think Jimmy Uso is better than Jey Uso in ring. If you guys watched that match that he had against Carmelo, Jimmy Uso looked like I feel like that Jimmy Uso could be a good singles champion better than Jey Uso. I mean, Jey Uso is very over, obviously, But in
Hmm.
ring, I feel like Jimmy Uso is a little bit better than Jey Uso. He can do more than just a super kick. It feels like, and a small drop. But they're both good. Uh, but they're better together. The Usos, like they're one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Uh,
Yeah.
but just by that match, or maybe it was Carmelo making him look good, because Carmelo can make a lot of people look good. Uh, and Carmelo is very talented. I think if he plays his cards right, he could be a future world champion, maybe. Because
Absolutely. I could definitely see that in him.
he's still fairly young. He's very good in the ring. He's good on the mic. He's got a good character. He's got everything that he needs to be a world champion. It's just time right now because a lot of stars are getting like their last run. Like Randy Orton today, he's going to be around for a long time, but there's a lot of people on there the tail end of their careers, like Punk and Rollins. Because Rollins today, he's only going to wrestle like 5 more years. Roman Reigns is at the tail end of his career. John Cena. So it's a perfect opportunity for guys like Carmelo to step up and take a spot. Uh, Michael, what is your favorite PLE of last year? Oh,
Good question.
probably WrestleMania Night 2 when Cody Rhodes finished the story.
I was gonna say, yeah, WrestleMania for me, the last one, both nights for me. They're pretty good evenings. And plus, with Cody winning, I mean, that was like icing on the cake right there. So yeah, I think WrestleMania, the last one, was pretty dope.
I feel like Cody and Reigns at WrestleMania 40 Night 2, that was probably one of the best WrestleMania main events of all time. I don't know if I would
Yeah.
say it's definitely up there. The storytelling was at an all-time high. Like Cody finally finishing the story, uh, and they basically went from generation to generation. They went from Jey Uso and Solo, then to John Cena and The Rock, then The Rock to Undertaker, and then Cody to Roman. Like it's basically like they were going by generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
As everyone knows, it was supposed to be Stone Cold, not The Undertaker, but The Undertaker and The Rock crossed paths a lot in their career. Uh, Cena was want to let KO know exactly what he is not getting. Uh, yeah, Punk and KO would be good.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too, Davis. Carlos Jacobs, what is your favorite Rumble match and what year was it? Oh, God.
Hmm.
Oh, that was tough. Um, 1997 was a good one. Um, 2005 was a good one. When I think that was one that Batista and John Cena both went out at the same time,
Yeah,
and then Vince came out and tore his quad. I don't know. That's tough.
that is a tough one.
I would say 1997. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I know it's not any of Vince's last few ones he did. Well, let me take that back. The one of Drew McIntyre was pretty good. I will give him credit there. Who would you
Yeah, the
like to see?
'92 Royal Rumble was pretty good.
The which one?
I think it was like the '92 Rumble. That was pretty good.
1992. Yeah, I've been watching some of the past Rumbles on WWE Vault, the YouTube channel they created, and I recently watched the one where Hogan and Warrior was the last two.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what year that was though. Who would you like to see win the Men's Royal Rumble? And I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now,
Here we
and
go.
a lot of people might not like this, but I think in the end, this payoff will be really, really good. I think for the men's Royal Rumble, that Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble match. But remember, CM Punk has that favor from Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
So I think CM Punk is going to use his favor from Paul Heyman and insert himself in the match to make it a triple threat: Cody, Roman, and Punk. Uh,
Hmm.
because if Punk wins the Rumble, I mean, he doesn't even need the favor. So like, what was the point of the favor? You know. But
Right.
If Punk loses, then he has to use it. So then they can make it a triple threat.
Hmm.
That's the way I see it going. Roman's gonna win the Rumble, and Punk's gonna screw everybody out, and he's gonna use that favor and make it a triple threat.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Or
I think for me, I mean, I don't know. I mean, CM Punk pulling out, he does have that favor that he hasn't used yet. So you're right. I mean, he can totally use this to his favor, 100%.
because if he wins, then that favor doesn't even matter. Oh, what's his name's back? Uh, I forget what his name is. He's an NBA player. We seen him last year, and they kind of teased Logan Paul and one NBA player against LA Knight and the other and the another NBA player.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember.
I
I
can't
remember.
remember what his
Oh
name
yeah, I
is.
remember that guy.
Hopefully that they do that match. It's kind of like Hogan and um, yeah, what's his name? Who did Hogan team up with from WCW? The NBA player.
I think it was
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. Yeah.
And then it was DDP and Karl Malone. This is good. That was a good opening segment. CM Punk put KO straight. Yeah, he kind of cooked it there. Who did you guys see return in the Rumble match? In the
Ah, that's a good question.
turns. Malachi Black
Hmm.
for me, but I don't know if it's possible because not knowing when his contract is up. Uh, Maybe Dolph Ziggler will return. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
AJ Styles. I mean, there has been reports that if he's cleared, he's going to be in the Rumble. So AJ Styles. For the really the main return I want out of the entire weekend is AJ Lee in the Women's Royal Rumble. That's the return I want.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. I think for me, I mean, for the women, I would love to see Oscar return. I've been waiting for her to come back, and from what I'm hearing, she's gonna be making her way back fairly soon. But no talk if she's gonna be in the Rumble or not. But I would love to see her just come out, and hopefully she's cleared and she's on her way back soon. And I guess for the men making the return, I mean, I think it'd be cool to have AJ Styles return if he's in good health. I've been
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing him come back. So and now that WWE and TNA are having a working relationship, I can see AJ doing stuff back and forth with TNA. I mean, it'd be awesome.
TNA Slammiversary, they're running a pretty big venue there. That place holds over 15,000 people, and that partnership could go good and handy. Someone like AJ Styles on Slammiversary could really like if you're going to do a 10,000 seat arena for TNA, you're going to need a big name to show up there. And I think if they had
Exactly.
AJ Styles there, I think that would probably get a lot of tickets sold. Because AJ Styles essentially built TNA. Uh,
Exactly.
he,
That's the house AJ built basically.
I know he always says he built SmackDown, but I would like to see a feud with AJ Styles and The Rock, because really, The Rock built SmackDown because he created the name. Like The Rock created the SmackDown Hotel, and then once he used that line, it created a whole new show. But AJ Styles says that he built SmackDown, so that would be a good feud. But
True.
AJ Styles literally built TNA. I feel like. I mean, obviously Jeff Jarrett started it, but who you got in the next Hall of Fame class, 2025? Well, we know Triple H will be in the Hall of Fame. Uh,
Again.
yeah, he was inducted as DX, but now he's being inducted as a singles wrestler, which I think he's well deserved. He's a 14-time world champion. Uh, he's done a lot of historic things in his career. Uh, hmm, sorry,
It, let's see who else, who can be suitable for the Hall of Fame. I mean, that's a hard question too.
I know one
I
person I
mean,
want is Lex Luger. He has yet to be in the Hall of Fame.
I was just thinking about that the other day too. About Lex Luger in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I remember him saying that if he ever gets inducted into the Hall of Fame, he's going to attempt to walk out. He's gonna get out of his wheelchair and walk. You know, I have seen him walk before, but it's very like short distances. Like he doesn't walk like
Hmm.
how me and you would walk. He's in a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair 99% of the time, but like every once in a while he'll get out of his chair like to do like go to the restroom or stuff like that. But
Yeah,
majority of the time he's in his wheelchair. But he has been doing DDP yoga,
yeah, I've
DDP.
seen that.
So I think this. I don't want them to wait too long and then he's passed away. That's what I feel like they've done too much. Is they've waited so many years to put someone in, then they end up passing away. Like Vader, he he passed away, and he could have been there for it.
The Warrior.
Damn, Jimmy Uso won. Damn it.
Wow. That was a good match, though, man. I mean, they killed
Yeah,
it.
it was a good opening match. It's always about the bloodline stuff. And he had the tights too. Jimmy Uso technically cheated to win.
And he's supposed to be a babyface.
Yeah, and he pulled the tights. He didn't deserve that win. Carmelo, you should go out and beat the hell out of him.
Be right back.
All right. Yeah, that was a good opening match. I think it was the wrong winner, but I was showing past Rumbles. I thought that was the wrong winner. I mean, that was a good opening match. Don't get me wrong. I just think someone else. I think Carmelo Hayes should have won that. Like Jimmy Uso's gotten a push for 4 years. The bloodline stuff. He didn't need to win this. Like they could have easily had Carmelo Hayes cheat to win because Jimmy Uso just pulled the tights, and he's supposed to be the babyface. So, what the heck? It should have been the other way around. The heel cheats to win, not the face. Been a bit of
All right, I'm back.
right. I feel like every year we get this stats. It's Royal Rumble, like the shortest entrance. We all know who that is. Santino Morello.
Yep.
I don't think that record will ever be broken. I think he'll always have the shortest time in the Rumble match.
I kind of don't want it to be broken. I like the way it is.
If anyone should break it, have Marina Shabir come over and have her win that.
Marina Shafir.
Well, I really don't want her nowhere near WWE. I don't want
I'm
her in
about to
wrestling
say.
period. I don't want her in wrestling period. Like, I would be fine if she left. Basically, I'd be fine if she left wrestling. No
You'd
one
be
deserves
just
to be
fine with
punished.
it.
Nobody deserves to be punished to watch a match service. I mean, that should be something. That should be something that they use in like for punishment. Like, let's say you're in jail. Like, for your punishment, you're gonna watch a Mina Shafir match.
Tape your eyes open, make you watch it.
It's gonna be
Just make it
boring.
stop. Make it stop.
It's gonna be really boring. You're gonna want to rip your hair out, but this is the punishment. What if the Rock? No, that's another scenario that John Cena wins the Rumble, but we see a 31st entrant and The Rock comes out as the final boss and creates another entrant for himself and dumps John Cena out. I think
He's
that
done
would
it.
be
He
pretty.
did it in the video game. Who's to say that won't happen in real life?
That would be a pretty. I think that would get a lot of heat on John Cena. I mean, on The Rock, because everybody's gonna be happy that John Cena won. You know, he's going to WrestleMania, but then The Rock just comes out and dumps him over.
I think it was WWE 2K20. I think that did that, and The Rock was the president at the time in the story, and he made himself a Rumble contender, and he went in there and just threw out the dude and won the Rumble. It happened just like that in the video game.
Guys, I'm standing by with Piper Niven and Chelsea
She was
Green. Chelsea, just a few
Piper
moments
Niven
ago,
looks like
wins the United
Molokai.
States Championship against Meechin, who pinned you during last week's tag team match. Are you concerned about what you
If
might
Chelsea
do
Green wins this
tonight?
time, Meechin should not get another U.S. Women's title shot.
Meechin tried to
She should
destroy
go back
the
alone.
base of the United States. So guess what?
Because tonight's her second chance of going. Well, technically third chance,
And then I'm gonna
because she went for the top Saturday night's main event.
I'm going
She
to
had a
win
rematch,
that,
and now she's having
and
another
myself,
rematch.
my secret Herbis, and my motorcade are gonna parade all the way to WrestleMania, where I will win.
But speaking of Jordan Grace, apparently she's going straight to the main roster. She's not going to NXT. I think the person that should beat Chelsea Green is Jordan Grace. I think she should be the one to beat Chelsea Green for the Women's U.S. Championship.
I actually like the sound of that.
I think she just come in and first do an open challenge, and then have Jordan Grace come out and beat her for the title, and then have Jordan Grace go in the WrestleMania with the Women's Championship, with the Women's U.S. Championship, and have her kind of establish that championship. Like have Jordan Grace do like an open challenge like John Cena used to do. John Cena used to do the U.S. Open Challenge every week, and have Jordan Grace do that.
That's a good idea, actually. I like the sound of that.
They need to drop the Chelsea Green thing. The only one who did it the best was Samantha.
Yeah, nobody can touch her, man. She was the best at it.
Everybody's trying to do it, but it's just not the same. Like I feel like that they should have tried to come up with a deal to still use her voice in Chelsea Green's entrance. Like even though she's not with the company no more, but they can still use that voice of her.
I wish they would have worked something out, but you know,
She had to leave.
business is business.
She's not even doing anything now. I heard Meechin's coming out with B-Fab. I think she should get the next title shot after Meechin. I mean, she's not going to beat Chelsea Green, but it would be something different.
Yeah. I do love how Chelsea coming out looking like Wonder Woman, but she's Canadian. She has all the American, the stars and the stripes and the red, white, and blue. It was like, but aren't you Canadian?
All right, here's what you do. The Elimination Chamber is going to be in Canada. Have Chelsea Green defend the Women's U.S. Championship at the Elimination Chamber, and have her trash her like home country. Has like she can wear all the USA stuff, Do like how they did the video game reveal. Do like that, but
Yeah,
just have a big U.S. flag right there.
that's gonna
And
get some heat right there.
that's the best heat you can get. Have her trash her home country. Like that's heat 101. A lot of people have done that in the past. Um, Chris Jericho did that. Not quite like Chelsea Green, but he was from Canada and he basically trashed his home country. He said, "There's a reason I moved to the United States of America because of idiots like you." Yeah, she does kind of like Wonder Woman now. You say that with the gold and yeah.
It's cool gear though. She looks pretty cool.
I remember Jade Cargill used to do a lot of cosplays and stuff for her entrance. Like she kind of looked like Jade from the Green Lantern Corps one time.
Yeah.
She's tried to do Storm too from Marvel Comics, I think as well. One thing I think that should happen in the Royal Rumble match is Bianca and Naomi should be in the Rumble, and Jade Cargill should come out and be a surprise entrance, and then like all three of them just stare at each other, and then Jade Cargill attacks whoever attacked her.
That'll be a
Then at
perfect
WrestleMania,
time for her to come back.
yeah, that's perfect. Like normally, like the Royal Rumble is set up to progress some stories. Like you build, like, all right, the Royal Rumble is the payoff to see who attacked her, and after Royal Rumble is the time to build to the match to Mania. So at Mania, you do the match, and that should be what they do. Like if they don't do it at Royal Rumble, then they're just dragging it out because it's
Yeah.
obviously either Naomi or Bianca Belair. It's one of the two.
My money's on Naomi.
I still think it's Naomi too. But then again, it could be Bianca Belair. I mean, that would be. I want to see a heel Bianca Belair. She's always been babyface on the main roster. So
hmm
Bianca Belair could say she was pulling the weight and she was carrying Jade Cargill through their title runs.
I
And she got
mean, it's kind of true though.
tired of carrying dead weight. And like there was reports about, I don't know if it's real or false, but that they didn't get along backstage. Use that
I've
to your
heard that.
advantage. You use that to your advantage and say, even though there was reports of that we didn't get along, I've never liked you. I never liked you where you came from. Mentioning AEW, never cared for you now, and I never have cared for you. And then just ditch everything that fans liked about her, especially like little girls. Like they like the long hair, do away with that. I feel like if she's gonna be a heel, she needs to kind of reshape her character.
Yeah, I agree, and go all the way with it.
Like everything that fans liked about you changed. Like a lot of Bianca Belair has a lot of young fans. If you look at the audience, like a lot of girls and like a lot of little girls like Bianca Belair. I hate to say this, but Bianca Belair should make one of them cry one night, kind of like Sasha Banks did to that Bailey fan in NXT. It's gonna hurt doing it, but whatever you gotta do to get heat, you do it.
That's true. I mean, and like I've had this discussion with other people too about Bianca going heel, and it's like they're wondering like, well, what can she do to make her hateable, to make her people boo her? And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, like have her attack like her somebody she's close to, have her attack like have her attack Naomi, have her attack Jade, or
Yeah,
somebody that she's always gotten along with, and like that's instant heat right there. You know.
yeah. Quit doing that. She keeps trying to twerk every time she wrestles. But
I
she
don't
doesn't have
know.
anything. She doesn't have anything. She
Great
doesn't.
opportunity. Can she get the
I
title?
don't know. She has a cute little ass on her. Not too big, not too
And
small.
falls to this kiss followed by a high stacked up pin will put many people away, but not Chelsea Green.
Oh, roll
Now's a
over.
roll up. Good counter by Chelsea Green. You know that too. This match is really turning into a scramble at this point. Oh, slides her down and still able to turn it.
I don't really feel like Chelsea Green and Meechin have too much chemistry with each other. I mean, they haven't really had like a
And now
outstanding
Chelsea
match with each other.
setting up on prettier. But no,
Oh, damn, that was good.
counter by Meechin. Milliseconds away from a new champ there. Chelsea turns it over.
Referee, you count
Back
slow.
and forth they go. Both women throwing everything they got. Oh, there it is again. Eat the feet. She got her with it last week.
Thank you.
The feet.
Piper Niven saved her. Thank you, Piper Niven. Thank you. Oh, damn.
I mean, am I the only person that feels that Piper needs to turn on Chelsea and challenge her for that title?
I think it's going to happen eventually because when Chelsea had that celebration, she said, like, I want to thank one person for helping me get this title. And she thanked herself.
Right.
Damn. That was no winner. Chelsea Green beat. She got the kendo stick. Jordan Grace should debut. Right. She should come out right here.
They're throwing the match out. Oh.
Have Jordan Grace come out right here and make the save. Damn. I hope we don't have to see another match between these two. Damn.
She's on the attack. A little payback for Chelsea.
I don't want to see another match between these two. We've already seen it 3 times. Let's hope we're going to get a 4th one because there was no winner tonight.
Once again by the antics of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. Wait, Meechin was right there.
They can't keep on doing this match too many times.
And then Piper got involved again. It's been 3 or 4 times that we've seen.
They should have like a fatal 4-way number 1 contenders match.
Gotta keep moving. Let's head over to Byron
And
Saxton.
Meechin have to earn another shot.
Wade, thank you so much. As you can see, I'm joined by the women's tag team champions. Ladies, we just saw a chaotic conclusion to the United States Championship match. A lot of people say we're going to see the same level of chaos.
That was a good match for what it was.
It was alright.
What happened?
Sure.
Everybody keeps asking us that. I mean, I get it. We're attacked. We're going into the Royal Rumble, but we're going to be attacked before and after the Rumble, and that's all that matters. For each other, no matter the outcome. Yeah, because if I don't win, you're going to win. And if you don't win, I'm going to win. We're going to win. I mean,
Sure.
we're going to win. Like this.
Well, speaking of
Neither one of y'all gonna win.
to win tonight against Liv Morgan, but we also know Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez have their eyes on your tag team book.
You know what? They can try all they want to, but we're not going down that way. They just better be ready to rumble.
Jade Cargill's got to do something at Mania. I mean, at the Royal Rumble.
I hope so. I hope so.
Like, they should be in the middle of the ring. She comes out. It'd be funny if they just all like hugged each other, and then like it was no big deal. That'd be so stupid. But yeah, she definitely needs to return at the Rumble. I really don't know if Jade Cargill's ready to be a solo star in WWE. Because there's been some times in WWE where she's not really been like Bianca Belair has had to carry her in some of these tag team matches that they were in. So I really don't know if she's ready to be a solo wrestler yet. I really feel like that she should have started out in NXT first. Because just because you're from AEW and you have some buzz doesn't mean you're ready for the main roster. You know, and that's nothing against Jade Cargill, but I feel like they're just setting her up for failure basically because I don't know. I mean, we've seen her in singles matches in AEW, but they were just squash matches really. Like she never really had like she finally had some good singles matches before she left with Chris Statlander
Yeah.
and Britt Baker. Like those were the last few good matches that she had. But besides that, I mean, she went against Nyla Rose and Rena Shavir. Like that was oh god, that was one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my life. Nobody wanted to
That
see.
wasn't good.
I mean, no matter what Marina Shavir match, it's just going to be god awful. Uh, but we'll see. I mean, Jade Cargill's definitely got a buzz about her. She definitely has a good presentation. Her entrance is cool. Her theme song's cool. She has a good attire and stuff. Let's see some of these names in the Hall of Fame: Shawn McCool, Terry Reynolds, Kelly, Melina,
Mm,
Lex Luger, Billy Kidman, Paul London, or William Regal. Now, William Regal does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. He would
absolutely.
he would be very good to have in the Hall of Fame. Same as Billy Kidman. Uh, he's very underrated. If nobody knows who Billy Kidman is, definitely go back and watch some of his matches in WCW and WWE. He he had a lot of good matches. He was very underrated. I feel like uh, he had a lot of good matches with Tajiri and who else? Paul London. Uh, yeah, Billy Kidman had a lot of good matches. Uh, he first made it big in wrestling through WCW. Uh, and Lex Luger, we talked about Lex Luger a little bit ago. Michelle McCool would be good. Melina, I always liked Melina when she was wrestling. Do you guys think the final boss screwed up everyone's plans? It could happen. We talked about
Hmm.
that. The Rock coming in at number 31.
I mean, it's a possibility. It definitely is. I mean, I wouldn't take it away. I mean, I wouldn't count it out at all.
I wonder how they decide who is going into the Hall of Fame. That's a good question. I know it. I know like there is a lot of wrestlers who were like suing WWE, like Demolition or whatever, for like concussions and stuff. So anyone that has like a lawsuit against WWE, they're not going to put in the Hall of Fame. Uh, Someone like Chris Benoit will not be in the Hall of Fame ever. Owen Hart could be in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for his wife. Uh,
True.
I don't know. That'd be a good question. I feel like there's a video out that you could probably see how they do that stuff. They probably sit down and plan stuff out like that.
And certainly not the fans doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the fans to ever pick who goes in the Hall of Fame because we'll get someone that doesn't even deserve to be in there. Probably.
True.
I don't think Bad Bunny should be in the Hall of Fame,
No.
even though I like Bad Bunny. All right, Charlotte Flair.
Oh, they're giving the character more dimension. I think I like that.
This feels like a very different character for Charlotte. Now the question is she going to come back as a heel or a babyface? If she's going against
I
Tiffany
mean,
Stratton, I think she needs to be the heel.
I mean the way they're pushing it. I mean the way they have her looking and stuff. I mean, I feel like she's probably gonna be a heel.
Oh, Stephanie McMahon. Guess that's does Triple H have a son? I know he has a few daughters.
No, I don't think so. I think he has all girls.
I wonder who that is. It's Damian Priest. Yeah, it's Damian Priest. I'm glad that they put him on SmackDown and left Judgment Day on Raw to kind of end that feud. And this would give Damian Priest some fresh matchups. You know, he's never won against Andrade, I don't think. He hasn't won against Jimmy Uso, or he went against Kamala Hayes last week, but they've never had like a full-on feud. I could do
Right.
Damian Priest and LA Knight, Damian Priest and Shinsuke. I could do Damian Priest and Kevin Owens if they wanted, or
That'd be nice. Yeah.
Randy Orton and Damian Priest. When AJ Styles gets back, maybe they do Styles and Priest. There's a lot of fresh matchups for Damian Priest to do on SmackDown, because he basically went against everyone on Raw. He went against Finn Balor. He went against Gunther, Jey Uso. He had basically worked with everyone there that there is to work with.
And Damien's looking like $1 million, man. Looks like a superstar.
Yeah. Yep, he's never been on SmackDown. Damian Priest has always been on Raw.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
That's true. It's like Damian Priest has declared for the Rumble.
Nice.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was confirmed before. Who is this? Oh, Jacob Fatu. Now this would be a good match. Jacob Fatu versus Damian Priest.
Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah.
I don't think Damian Priest would win though. If Braun Strowman can't beat Jacob Fatu, then I think it would take like a Brock Lesnar to beat Jacob Fatu at this point.
Hmm.
I don't know. Damian Priest is a good wrestler too.
That'd be a hell of a match.
And Jacob Fatu has been talking on the mic a lot more recently. He's not being protected by Solo, but he's always been good on the mic. He never needed to be protected by anybody.
True.
As you can tell, he's got confidence that he can talk. That is true. Let's do a street fight. Jacob versus Damian Priest in a street fight.
I like that. It'll tear the house down right there.
But I think they should do it like Stone Cold and Booker T. Don't do it in the ring. Do it do it literally out in the streets. Do it like maybe do it pre-recorded, but I think that would be fun.
Making a cinematic match. That'd be fun. Yeah.
Damn straight. How is Priest gonna respond? The yellow banana. Uh oh. There goes Tamatonga. Think all hell's fixing to break loose.
Yeah, yeah. Start swinging.
This is like a Star Wars stare down.
You can think of it. I don't even think of it like that.
Jacob Fatu has the high ground. Oh, here we go. All hell's is broken loose. Boom. Oh, as Tamatonga. Yeah, the numbers game. Priest does not have any friends on SmackDown. Unless he wants to make a friend out of LA Knight.
It's possible.
Yep, as I just said. Comes LA Knight. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. So we got ourselves a tag team match for a future show.
I like how they're setting all that up. I like that.
Priest and LA Knight versus Jacob and Tamatonga. Hmm? Tonight? He's still over LA Knight.
He's gonna always be over, man. He is like I mean I think Stone Cold Steve Austin once said, once you're over, you kind of stay over.
Looks like Les Garza has their sights on the tag titles. If Motor City Machine Guns regain them at the Royal Rumble. Alright, this match coming up next. So 8-man tag, DIY and Pretty Deadly versus Motor City Machine Guns and Les Garza.
That's gonna be a good match right there.
And looks like later tonight we have Jacob Fatu and Tamatonga versus uh, LA Knight and Damian Priest. That should be a good match. I'd like to see a singles match between Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest. I think that would be a good feud. Their tag team match tomorrow night should be really good. DIY Motor City Machine Guns. It's going to be in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
For the titles, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
that's
most
gonna be
definitely
good.
going to 3 falls. I think it'll be tied up. And someone, I don't really know who's going to win this. It's very unpredictable. Motor City Machine Guns could win. And they could get them back, but because I never saw DIY getting, I didn't really predict them getting the titles back when they did. I thought that they was going to lose, but they won the tag titles back. And Johnny Gargano, he basically turned heel alongside Tommaso Ciampa. So anything can happen. I mean, this could go either way. Nikki Johnson, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Joe Henry and Josh Alexander, Nick Nemeth, Malachi Black, and the men's Rebel Trick. The only thing with Malachi Black is his contract may not have expired yet with AEW. So if his contract has not expired, he's most likely not going to be in it. Trick Williams, I don't think he's going to be in it either, because he's still him and Obafemi seems like they're going to have another match against each other. He could make a one-off appearance, just a one-night thing, but I think Joe Henry and Nick Nemeth, it's a very big possibility that them two show up. Josh Alexander would be a good person to have in the Rumble as well.
Yeah.
It was reported that they wanted a big name from the TNA men's side of things in the Rumble, because every year it's the women's. It's Mickey James was one year, and then it was Jordan Grace. They've never really had a men wrestler from TNA in the Rumble, so Joe Hendry might be that person.
That'd be awesome.
Or it could be Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler. Obviously, everybody knows who Dolph Ziggler is. I wonder if they're going to call him Dolph Ziggler or Nick Nemeth if he is in the Rumble. Because to the WWE world, they know him as Dolph Ziggler. But really, I think Joe Henry would probably get the best crowd reaction. I think he bypassed The Rock and social media views. So
Wow, that's pretty big.
yeah, when he showed up at NXT that one time, I think it was when they had that battle royal or whatever. He only lasted like 5 seconds in there. I feel like they did that to really see how over he was. And when he got dumped out of the Rumble, I mean, he got dumped out of that battle royal so early. Everybody was pissed about it, and the fans were chanting bullshit. So they knew right there that he was over, and just by him bypassing The Rock and social media views, and then they brought him back, and then we saw him and Ethan Page go against each other for the NXT Championship. So I think whenever his contract's up with TNA, he'll be signed with WWE probably.
I think it's inevitable he's gonna be in the WWE. I mean, because it's like he's already got kind of a buzz going about it. You already got that feeling.
He's like their biggest name since AJ Styles, like someone that made it big organically. Like AJ
Yeah,
Styles, like he's the first name since AJ Styles to make it big, like on himself. Like he didn't come from WWE, he didn't come from another company. He was a nobody really. Well, he was in Ring of Honor, and when Tony bought Ring of Honor, he didn't stay. He went to TNA, and he was essentially just an indie wrestler, and he made something organically into something big. Uh, so, what about JBL? Now that's he Bradshaw. They call him on TNA. He's been every week or every pay per view a big night. He comes out and attacks someone. He comes in, he attacks someone, and leaves. And he hasn't spoken one word about what the hell he's doing in TNA. So they should have Dolph Ziggler be in the Rumble and him just attack Dolph Ziggler or something to carry over to feud the TNA or something.
keep it on a mystery.
Like even the commentator, like I feel like he was off script. He said, "What the hell is going on? We need answers." Like he's been coming out here for months and we haven't heard a peek out of him.
The invasion.
That's what I hope it is. A WWE invasion on TNA, and they do TNA versus NXT in Lethal Lockdown. Balls Garza. They're very underrated, I think. In the last few weeks, they've had a lot of good matches. I'm glad they're getting more TV time. Motor City. They're in uh, Indianapolis. It's not too far away from Detroit in Motor City.
True.
Whenever they go to Detroit, I think Motor City Machine Guns is going to get a big pop.
Get your tickets to the new movie Love Hurts, only in theaters February 7th.
Love Hurts.
A lot of moving pieces in this matchup, particularly for who's the Motor City Machine Guns and on the opposite side of the ring, DIY to try and take a chunk out of their opponents.
There we go.
At the Royal Rumble, make your task a lot easier in that 2 out of 3 Fall Championship match that will happen at the Royal Rumble. But of course, you also
Why is there no referee in the ring?
preserve your own battery.
Oh, never
That
mind.
match tomorrow, 2 out of 3
I'm so used to the referee wearing a white and black shirt.
for a match like that. And I think Ciampa's got the right idea. Set pretty deadly in there. Save yourself and hope that PD get the job done on your behalf. You're going to be calling that match for the championship tomorrow with Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. Rumble's coverage will get started at 6 p.m. Eastern, a special start time. So just like you predicted, there we are with Elton Prince and Berto to get things started. The Los Gaza have been with Pretty Deadly for a while. Pretty Deadly framed Los Gaza for their attack a few weeks ago on the Street Profits, something that was completely not there. WWE Universe.
Michael,
Here's a quick look at the
great podcast
action-packed
tonight.
movie.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Valentine's Day is filled with
Davis, who you
unexpected
guys in this match? I don't know. This match could go either way. This is not a predictable match. It could go either way. I guess
Yes,
I'll go
up in
with
the
it.
air.
I'll go for DIY and Pretty Deadly.
8-man tag match is a team.
Think they could use the win right now.
This is interesting. So Ciampa clearly not a fan of Pretty Deadly when it came out earlier.
Yeah, I'm going the same. I like DIY. Always
I
one of
mean,
my favorite tag teams.
all four of these teams, besides Pretty Deadly, are good.
Hooks the leg against Ciampa.
I think Los Garza is very underrated. Super underrated.
The upper hand for that team, but things have backfired, and now it's Ciampa
But
receiving end of some abuse.
either way, this is going to be a good match, no matter who wins this. But I'm more so looking forward to that 2 out of 3 falls match tomorrow.
Motor City Machine Guns. The teamwork.
Look at this Motor City Machine Guns attack themselves, including Los Garza, did not want to see the ring.
Oh, here's the
Ooh.
facial as they deliver. One of their patented synchronized
Damn, they're just
moves.
beating all of
Time
them
and
up.
again, we've seen Saban and Shelley pull it off.
Machine Guns have been hitting win after win lately on a massive
Oh,
momentum
damn.
streak.
That was good.
Now they're also
Injured Garza looks like Andrade a little bit.
completely lost control. But it's Motor
He does a little bit. I never really thought about it until you mentioned it.
He's wearing the pants that Andrade used to wear in AEW. He used to wear the white pants like that and then black shoes.
Right back to Indy.
And then he used to have his hair in a ponytail.
NBC soundstage. Oh, a question? Yes.
But Injured Garza's put on a lot of weight. Like if you go back and look at his matches like in 2019 or 2020, he was very skinny. He's put on some weight. In a good way. Because he looks more muscular.
I have one too. I just don't wear it.
This fall, the NBA is coming home to NBC and streaming on Peacock. Lock facility. This song right here is for Red, White, and Blue. You got good taste, and you drink like it too. We need so good, I drink it. Watch with Moscow always gives the mule. Vodka's as good as an American jewel. We need so good, I drink it.
Celebrate Valentine's Day with Ferrero Rocher. Chocolate and cream cheese. Wrapped in glitter. Happy Valentine's Day from Ferrero Rocher. 60 bonus wings.
Be right back.
And not even scrubbing. On feathers, it cuts through the slimy stuff better than rolls. Removing 99% of grease. That's finally gone. It's trusted to save money. Can a personal loan unlock your ambitions? Oh, yeah. Consolidate that debt and save money for your next goal. SoFi Personal Loans low interest rates. Borrow up to $100K. No fees required. Without fees, renew loan or bathroom if you like a revolving door. These friends, 3 small spaces. You can outlet the air freshener that might open for 45 days. So even after every month,
Yep.
no more bathroom smells amazing.
Everyone watching, who do you got winning the men's and women's rumble? You guys have been asking us, but who do you guys think's gonna win? I know I said Punk. Personally, I'm going for CM Punk because he's my favorite wrestler. But realistically, I think Roman's gonna win, and then Punk uses his favor to get into the main event of WrestleMania because he really wants that main event spot, and he's got that favor. And he's said many times that that he has that favor anytime he needs to use it. If he doesn't win the Rumble, he may need to use it. So, now, and it like if the Rock is not available for WrestleMania, I think Cody, Punk, and Roman would be a big match. It's not bigger than Roman and Rock, but if Rock's not available, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think that's a great alternative plan if he's not available to do that triple threat match. I think it'd be a very good match too. I think they would cut very good promos with each other. They would have like we already seen Cody and Roman. They've had good chemistry, and Cody and Punk on Raw they had a good promo. So I think that triple threat match would be a great match, a great main event match for WrestleMania. Uh, you know, I think if The Rock does not do anything at at the Royal Rumble tomorrow night, then he's not doing Mania. I don't think that he'll be in a match or anything. Uh, like tomorrow night's the deal breaker for him. You know, he didn't really do anything on Netflix, progressing stories. He said on Netflix that he's still the final boss and thinking 20 steps ahead. But, you know, eventually they got to do Rock and Cody. With or without the belt. I don't think that match needs a belt, personally. I think that match, like, just like Rock and Roman, like, that match is big enough that it doesn't need a title.
I agree.
Oh, good cross body. Yeah, certain matches, I mean, having a title makes the match bigger, but you don't necessarily have to have a title. I mean, some matches are just bigger than the title. The title is just an extra cherry on top, really. Oh, damn. Oh.
I'm losing track of who's legal at this point. I thought it was Gargano.
Damn.
Oh, man.
That was a good springboard. Oh, damn. All right, this match is getting good now. Suicida. Oh, moonsault. Moonsault by Angel Garza. Oh, powerbomb.
Oh,
2. All right, this match is getting really good now. Chris Sabin's asking for the tag. Is he going to give him the tag, or is he going to be stubborn? God, this is awesome, chat. Damn, he's not even going to tag him, Chris Sabin. Damn. That might cost him the match right there. They're going to walk out on him, aren't they? Uh-oh. Looks like we got controversy. Yeah, they're
saw
going to
that coming.
Yeah, they're going to leave him probably. Oh. Damn, they're just going to leave. Y'all sons of bitches. Just going to leave like that.
That's
Y'all
cold.
Y'all don't even deserve a tag title shot for that. Oh, sorry, bastards. Just gonna leave him high and dry. Damn. Yep, I think DIY and PW have this in the bag. Damn. No reason I don't get TV time most of the time. You're a backstabbers. And that was just praising them. You have to do that.
I guess you spoke too soon, huh?
I've been praising for the past few weeks. Now they were underrated, but damn, it's 4-on-2 now. Basically a handicap match. Oh, damn. Can Chris Sabin go against all 4 of them? Oh, tornado DDT. Where's Alex Shelley at? Is he right on the outside, I guess?
Yep.
Oh, here he is. Damn. Johnny Gargano. One, two, no.
Oh, kick out. They're heating up in this match now.
Damn.
Like cooking.
I screwed them out of the match.
They walked out. So it's just
Oh, he hits one of the guys from. Oh shoot! Oh damn! Now I think Pretty Deadly's gonna leave them now. Oh, rollover. One, two. Oh yeah. Motor City Machine Guns got the win. They beat all the odds and they still won. I think Pretty Deadly is no longer affiliated with DIY now because he hit Elton Prince of Pretty Deadly, and the other one looked at him kind of. That was a good 8-man tag. That was good.
That was fun.
And like that, a lot of twists and turns. Los Garza left them, and then Chris Sabin was fighting 1-on-4. Technically, technically Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza picked up the win. Los Garza doesn't. That win shouldn't really count for them because they didn't do anything to earn the win anyways. Hey, he left.
I mean, they haven't really done anything. You're right. I mean, as far as earning a title shot, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm saying like in this match right here, like technically they still won because it was an 8-man tag, but they left they left Motor City Machine Guns high and dry. So they shouldn't this win shouldn't count for them.
Just omit that from the books.
Taking place tomorrow. WWE Universe, check out this behind the scenes look at the Academy Award winner, Ethan Kwan's.
Yeah, it looks like tomorrow's Royal Rumble will be the highest attended Rumble in history.
Nice.
They're at 64,000 sold.
That's a packed house right there.
Everything that I have done the last 20 years was in preparation for this movie. So good. I went to film school, a Hong Kong action director named taught me choreography for action, and I was able to put that to use as an actor. Going into this, I want to be able to do all the fights myself.
Is he the boy from Indiana Jones?
I'm trying to get myself in shape in preparation for this.
Sounds like him.
He looks like him.
Well, he talks like him too. Like the boy from Indiana Jones. Like he kind of had like a accent like that. He still sounds like a little kid. He was also in the Goonies. If anyone ever watched that.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Goonies 1,000 times. It's been a decent SmackDown though. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I think the best moment of the show was probably the opening with Punk and Kevin Owens. But the Priest and Jacob Fatu segment was pretty good as well. Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso was a good match. This 8-man tag was a good match. Chelsea Green and Meechin was all right. There wasn't a winner, so
Yeah, it was okay for what it was. Yeah.
there hasn't been like a terribly bad match tonight. And we still have with Andrade and The Miz tonight, and we have Damian Priest and LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. So we at least got two more matches tonight. What time is it? 8:37. So they got about half an hour, like an hour and 30 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we see Solo Sikoa tonight. He cost us them tonight. But I feel like that they're going to do Jacob Fatu versus Solo at WrestleMania.
That'll be cool. I would love to see that.
But basically, I feel like who would be like Jacob Fatu isn't really a heel or a face. He's like a tweener, really. Kind of like Bronson
I've always
Reed.
thought of that.
Kind of like Bronson Reed there. He was a tweener, not really a face, not really a heel. But Solo kind of embraced being a full-on heel. So I think that would be a big match for Mania.
That's right, honey. Still knows how to shake that. The more you shake that ass, the frothier it gets. Sabrina's brown sugar shaken espresso only at Dunkin'.
Everyone watching, what do you guys think about the announcement so far for WWE 2K25? Me and Mr. Jacobs have talked about it a little bit. As everyone knows, Roman Reigns is the cover. And they have the Ultimate Edition, which is the Bloodline.
Y'all got a man trying to double back on this. I better come on with it.
Whose title is that?
I wonder if the game's going to be cross-platforms.
Oh, it's DIY's titles. Oh,
Hey, what the hell was that? That happens tomorrow night.
damn.
What's wrong with this title?
What happened? What happened? DIY lost. No. Better yet, Tommaso Ciampa lost.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
3W is done with DIY.
Stop, guys. It's not the time to argue, okay? Tomorrow night, Royal Rumble, 2 out of 3 falls is the biggest match of our lives. Enough. Shut. If we lose these, you can kiss your title shot goodbye. Yeah, well, guess what? Tomorrow night, you're on your own.
Yep, pretty.
Good luck.
So 3W is no longer 3W with DIY.
Thank you, Ross. We did this.
Yeah, good luck, Ciampa and Gargano tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble. We're in Indianapolis. I'm Michael Cole. He's Pat McAfee. We're having a blast here tonight.
They've
Pat,
got a
I
lot of good
understand
stuff
you have
going on
special
in the
guest
tag team division.
here in
SmackDown.
Indy. Yeah,
There's a lot of twists and turns, and it's clear. Like there's a clear direction for the tag team division on SmackDown. On Raw, not too much. I mean, War Raiders went against the Judgment Day on Raw. It was a good match, but there's not really a mixture of teams competing for the titles. Like it's just two teams, War Raiders and Judgment Day, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But there is other teams on Raw. There's New Day. There's the Creed Brothers. There's the Alpha Academy. Who else? A-Town Down Under. They just got traded to Raw. So I don't know why they're not using these teams, but Indy 317. Yeah, he's from the
for
Indiana
you to have the
Pacers.
Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. I'm very
He was the guy
excited.
that
I'm
they,
very
they had
excited.
last time.
Indiana, don't we deserve this?
Kyrie, yeah.
So excited to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great weekend. We're thankful you're here. And tomorrow you take on the Atlanta Hawks in this building at 5 p.m. Eastern. How's that going to go? And then are we going to see you at the Royal Rumble
Is he
tomorrow?
gonna pop
It's
out
going
at
to
the
be a good
Rumble?
game. Pacers are hot. We had a great January. And we just want to keep it rolling. So, goal is to get a win and get to the Rumble. He said they had a hot January. This is the best team in the NBA. Best record in
I don't know about
January.
that.
They're getting hot at the right time, Cole. We're hanging a
That's
banner.
debatable.
Because Alicia on the stunt.
I feel like he's just saying that because he's in front of
He had a
him.
great time during the kickoff show earlier on today.
Now, if
Tyrese, I don't know if you got a chance
if
to see
John
this,
Morant was in front of
I have a
him,
thing
would he be
called
saying
a
the same thing?
Padistrator. Let's dive in. At the end of the kickoff
But
show,
Good
any other
point.
player,
and two future WWE Hall of Famers. One of them wearing white pants. Very tight, obviously,
Michael Cole.
here in Indianapolis. Both Michael Cole and Cody Rhodes would decide
what did
to
Michael Cole
crowd
call himself
surf
doing?
and get a bunch of hands on their behalf. Michael Cole obviously looks like a doofus. Cody Rhodes having the time of his life in
Michael
front
Cole
of
looks like a doofus.
thousands of people. Michael Cole looks like he's a booze bag getting carried out of a bar. Cody Rhodes looks like a champion who's celebrating with his people. But
I'll
real
be right
quick,
back. I gotta
look
use this.
at how many people.
All right. That's a lot of talking. I mean, let's get to some action, Pat. Hope everybody out there is having a good evening. Thank you for watching SmackDown with us. Hope you subscribed. And also subscribe to the All Elite Zone while you're at it, the sister channel of the Wide World Wrestling Podcast. Now, the thing with me is that with Cody and Kevin, I think Cody has to go over. I mean, as cool as it would be to have KO be the champion, be the quote unquote real champion. I mean, I don't think he should be the one to take the belt from Cody. I don't think he should be the one. Honestly speaking, I mean, for personal reasons, I mean, I would love to actually see Drew McIntyre win the Rumble and win the title in front of people. Because I think the last time, I mean, when he got the title from, I think he beat Brock Lesnar for it. That was at a WrestleMania where it was during the pandemic. So I want to see Drew win the title in front of people. And going back to Kevin Owens, I mean, we spoke about this before. I mean, Kevin, in a way, he does have a legit axe to grind here. I mean, you can't really take that away from him. I mean, he does have a legit reason to be pissed off. It's not like he's being an asshole for no reason. He's being a justifiable heel, I guess you can call it. But hell yeah, if they do this right, I mean, this could possibly be match of the night. You know, Cody and Kevin. That could possibly be a match of the night next to the Rumbles. You know, both Rumbles itself. But you know, I think that Kevin and Cody that's gonna be a standout match. I think. I'm surprised that Kevin isn't wearing a special shirt tonight. I didn't get a good look at his shirt while he was out there. But he's been killing it with the shirts lately. That'd be awesome if they actually sold those shirts on WWE.shop.com. I would totally buy the Canadian Dream shirt. I love that shirt. It's hilarious. Musty boy, thanks for joining us. That's quite a name you got there. Yeah, we got Naomi coming to the ring. I'm just waiting on the reveal of who attacked Jade. I'm thinking like you know, I don't know. I mean, either way, it could be either Naomi or yeah, Naomi or Bianca. Either way, it'll be cool. You know, done right, Bianca Belair could be a pretty badass heel. Done right if they do it right. And my commercial. And that's the thing on my feed. I'm not actually seeing commercials, so it's just a screen that says, uh, "We'll be right back." It's just a Netflix feed. Now, let's see. I'm thinking that the main event is probably going to be that. I think the tag team match. I think. I agree, Deshaun. The commercials are pretty, pretty lax this evening. I mean, not too many. Not too many. It's very limited. I like that. When they have too many commercials, man, I mean, it really bothers me. It's like, they have like a 5 minute block of commercials, you know. Hope everybody out there is having a safe evening. There's been a lot going on in the world lately. I hope everybody out there is doing okay. Watching SmackDown along with us here. And we should be going back to the show here in a second.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Wonder if Liv Morgan's going to be traded to SmackDown because she's on Raw, but she's been on SmackDown the past few weeks and not on Raw. The transfer window closes Saturday tomorrow, so if they're going to do
Yep.
it, they probably need to have like a backstage segment tonight. Or technically, they could make trades during the Royal Rumble. I mean, sometimes during the
That's
Royal Rumble,
possible. You know.
like sometimes during the Royal Rumble, they have like backstage segments, and they do have the kickoff show. Sometimes they have like backstage interviews with the wrestlers ahead of their match and stuff. So it's possible they do it then. All right, here we go. Naomi and Liv Morgan.
The ladies.
Hopefully, this will be a better match than the first women's match we had, which Naomi is very good. So let the fans are behind Liv Morgan tonight.
This seems to be that way.
Oh, oh, man.
Slowing down the pace a little bit.
And Naomi's really good with her knees, doing kicks and stuff. That was split leg. Musty Boy, thanks for watching. Commercials are more relaxed. Yeah, probably because the first hour was commercial free tonight, so that's probably why it feels like there's less commercials tonight. I remember like that one week, golly, they had so many commercials. Like they had more commercials than like the actual wrestling show itself. But tonight, I feel like it's been better with commercials. Like when they had that 1 hour commercial free, it's been a bit more relaxed.
Yeah, you don't get a whole 5 minute block of commercials. I mean, that gets annoying.
Yeah, it's been a little bit better. Raw on Netflix, like they have commercials, but it's very limited. It feels like it's not like how it was on USA Network with Raw. It's a little bit more flexible. What the hell kind of song is this? T-Mobile, Fat Albert. All right, that sounds cringy. How much do they get paid to do this? At least his commercials entertaining.
There you go. If you're gonna have commercials, at least have them be something worth watching.
Like Geico and Liberty Mutual and Morgan and Morgan for the people and Corey B. Trotz and I'm so sick of this Wingstop commercial. Like for the past few months, I've been showing Wingstop, 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 and then Pizza Hut. 1999. What's been your favorite match? What's been your match? I guess favorite match. Uh, my favorite match tonight has been Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso. What about you, Mr. Jacobs?
You know what? I was gonna say the same thing because I actually think that they both have good chemistry together in the ring. I actually enjoy watching them.
Yeah, both of their matches were very like tonight. We had a real winner of the match, but their first match was good too. Like they've had very good matches with each other. Uh, but the 8-man tag was a good match too. With that, the Motor City Machine Guns and Las Garza versus Pretty Deadly and DIY. That was a good match too. Uh,
Hmm.
it hasn't really been a terrible bad. I mean, Chelsea and Meacham was an okay match, but it wasn't terribly bad. Uh, it was just there. It was a match on the show that happened.
Yeah.
Even it was a title match too. A title match shouldn't feel like that. I feel like a title match should feel important. But I feel like they need to. I like Chelsea and Meacham, but we've done seen this match 3 times now. That's enough. And didn't they go against each other before, like in that dumpster fire match or whatever, that dumpster match?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It was a
golly,
dumpster match.
how many times we need to see this match? I mean, that's at least like 4 or 5 times that we've seen this match. Like before the title, like before this title was created. I feel like the mid card title for the women should be for multiple women and not just 2 women over and over again. They got beef.
Yeah.
I mean, Zelina Vega's coming to SmackDown. They got Jordan Grace coming soon. Uh, they got Blair Davenport. Where's she been at? Uh, they've got Naomi and Bianca Belair. Have them challenge Chelsea Green or something. All right, we're back from commercial.
They're giving this
Oh,
match some pretty good time too.
yeah, that was a good sit down right there. I do wish that Metaphor would have won on Tuesday. They would have won the tag titles, but the referee cheated him out of that. Like it was a 3 count, and then he just stopped counting. Who? Now we're going to the top rope. Good crossbody.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, there's been a few near falls.
it's like Naomi's fixing
Nice
to pick
kick
up the
out.
win. If Raquel Rodriguez doesn't do anything. Oh, comes Bianca Belair. I think Liv Morgan might actually pull out the win. Oh, oh, Naomi picks up the win with the rollover.
Nice.
Naomi picks up the win.
That's cool. She needed a good win.
Comes Raquel Rodriguez. Oh, well,
That was a decent match.
Naomi won the match but did not win the fight. All right, that was an alright match. That was pretty decent.
Yeah. Being a sore loser this evening, I see.
Pre-showing Saturday night's main event. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that was a beatdown.
That right there, I feel like it's that. I mean, we already knew that Jacob Fatu was going to be a star, but I think that moment kind of solidified him as a star. Kind of like Bronson Reed. You know, he kind of had a similar uh, moment like that when he kept on doing tsunamis on Seth Rollins or whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar, but I remember Bronson Reed. He was on Twitter and saying nobody can duplicate the like no one can do No one can duplicate the original. Could you imagine Jacob Fatu versus Bronson Reed? Like
Man,
like, they teamed up in War Games, but
he's right though. You can never duplicate that.
all right. So the Priest and LA Knight versus Fatu and Tonga is the main event.
Nice.
All right, we got the Miz and Andrade. This should be an easy win for Andrade. They should just have Andrade just demolish him because realistically, Andrade can wrestle circles around the Miz.
Yeah,
Andrade is more of a lucha libre type wrestler, and the Miz is kind of he's got a few moves and that's it really. The Miz is a better talker than a wrestler,
I think so too.
but Andrade he's a better wrestler than a talker. Uh, I think they should put Zelina Vega back with Andrade like how they did it in NXT. Zelina Vega is coming back to SmackDown, so why not put them back together?
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about earlier. 2K25, they got the Ultimate Edition, which is the Bloodline cover. I feel like they should have shown that on TV instead of the Standard Edition, because that's a really cool cover.
It really is. That artwork is awesome.
But I feel like they should have included some of the legends of the Samoan family as well, like The Rock and Yokozuna and Rakishi. I feel that they should have included like more people, but I feel like they went for like the current version of the Samoan family, like Roman, Solo, the Usos, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, Jacob Fatu. Sami Zayn's in there, and he's not even part of the Samoan family, but I guess he's an adopted member of the
I
Samoan
guess
family.
so. Yeah.
Like they chant Sammy Uso,
Honorary.
like they chant Sammy Uso at him. So
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
all right, got two more matches left tonight. All right, signs of the night. I got Andrade. He should pick up an easy win here. I feel like Andrade needs a win. He lost against Shinsuke Nakamura twice, back to back. I think he needs a win right here. I wonder if the Wyatt Six do something here. I mean, we haven't saw them on SmackDown since they got drafted or traded to SmackDown. Looks like they're still going to be feuding with The Miz. So, there we go. This should be a very quick match. 9:13. Oh, yeah, Miz. Realistically, he cannot beat Andrade. There's no
All
way he
right,
has a
I'm
chance.
back. Hey, it is interesting to see how the styles mesh.
Wow. The Miz did a the Miz did a flying head scissors. Miz is going for a suicide dive.
He's just pulling out some luchador moves.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to pull out some stops that he hasn't used before, maybe. Oh, springboard moonsault by Andrade. Bam. I was actually looking forward to this match and then go to commercial.
Of course. Of course. Oh, been a good match so far.
Are you still getting the match?
Yeah.
I'm on commercial.
Mhm.
That stupid mattress commercial. Now pizza. Who's winning, Cody or KO? I got Cody Rhodes winning.
I got Cody too. Yep.
I mean, they could pull out a shocker and have Kevin Owens win, but I think going into Mania, they're gonna keep the belt on Cody. I wonder if Cody Rhodes defends the title at Elimination Chamber or anywhere between WrestleMania. If he does, it's probably going to be someone against someone other than Kevin Owens.
But who else could he go up against right now? I mean, well, after Kevin.
That's a good question. Uh, they can do him and Damian Priest. I mean, a one-off match. But if they're going to do Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu for a little bit, I don't see how that's going to work.
Hmm.
They need to go ahead and put Sammy and Drew on SmackDown so it'd give Cody some people to go against. The Miz still does the yes kicks. He's still trolling. Right? Damn. That was a hard chop. Oh. I wonder if Andrade's going to be in the Rumble next year. I mean, next year. This year. He was in the Rumble
That's
last
a good
year.
question.
He made his return last year in the Rumble, of course. There's been a lot of in-ring action tonight. There's been more action and talking. It feels like. Oh damn! Guess we're not going to see Tiffany tonight.
I guess not.
I mean, there's no really reason for her to be on tonight. Really. I mean, she's not really. I mean, she had that one match against Bailey. I mean, She doesn't need to be on until after the Royal Rumble, really. Because if Charlotte wins the Rumble, then they're probably going to do Tiffany and Charlotte.
Yeah.
So there's no real reason to have her on tonight. I mean, all she can do is talk. All right, going to the top rope. Andrade and The Miz. What are they gonna do here? Spanish Fly? Oh damn! A good Spanish Fly.
Nice.
That should have been it. Damn. You never see the Miz take a Spanish Fly. You never see that.
That is surprising, really. I like it though. He's doing some new stuff tonight.
He kind of has to if he wants to, because Andrade is someone unusual that the Miz has never won against.
True.
Oh, rolling over. One, two, one, two. No. Oh, damn. One, two. Yes. Andrade picks up the W.
Nice. That was a good, decent match. Not
Yeah, that
bad
was
at
a pretty good
all.
match. That was a pretty good match. And he actually won with the spin back elbow. Like, he normally never wins with that. But that's a good. But really, that can be a finishing move. It's kind of like the Judas effect that Jericho does. That can be treated as a finisher. I kind of like the way that Andrade does it better than Jericho.
Nicely done. That was a really good match.
R Truth is on SmackDown. R Truth thinks he's at Raw. Damn. Dude, R Truth really doesn't know where the hell he's at.
He's hilarious.
Welcome to Raw. I was Lena Vega. It was Lena and Tiffany. You still there?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we are going to see Tiffany tonight. Is Lena Vega's officially back on SmackDown?
I think that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, they're gonna be in Vegas. That's gonna be lit. See, now I'm at commercials. Okay.
Yeah.
I can actually go for some Wingstop right now, though.
Loaded chicken.
I wonder how much of the library is actually going to go to Netflix because I know Peacock has a lot of the library.
Yeah, they pretty much have 99% of the library. Like the only thing that Netflix has is Raw. Um, like they have the Raw archive and the live Raws, but that's it. Uh, they're gonna have to put up some money for. They're gonna have to put up some money for the rest of the library, like all the the archives, the SmackDown, the past pay-per-views, documentaries, stuff like that, NXT takeovers and stuff.
Yeah.
I think eventually you'll see all the PLEs will be on Netflix. Like if instead of them being on Peacock, they'll be on Netflix eventually. I think that's eventually going to happen.
I think it's probably the direction they're probably going to eventually go to.
Riley, thanks for watching. Probably so. Do you see SmackDown being live on Netflix eventually? I think so. Uh, it won't be anytime soon though. SmackDown did sign like a 5-year deal with USA Network. So for the next 5 years, it's definitely not going to happen. But after that deal's up, they signed a 10-year deal with Netflix. So by 5 years, Netflix might want to put up more money to get SmackDown on USA Net to get uh, like Netflix might want to put more money to get SmackDown on Netflix as well.
Yeah.
If Raw does really good, and so far it's been doing pretty good, uh, they'll probably put up but they paid like $5 billion for Raw. They're gonna have to put up some money for SmackDown. It won't be WWE's gonna make a lot of money out of this Netflix deal.
Yeah. Up
I
in the billions.
I kind of hope they do put SmackDown on Netflix eventually, because then we would have limited commercials. Because Raw, I mean, there is still commercials on Raw, but it's very limited. compared to how it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, NXT could end up on Netflix. I mean, everything of WWE could end up there at some point. But I feel like WWE always wants to be on national cable. Like they want to have at least one show on national cable because
Yeah.
they're on A&E as well, where they have like the National Treasures and they have uh, like they have stuff like that on like A&E. And
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie McMahon's supposed to have her own TV show, I think. Um,
Yeah, I heard a lot about that.
I think it's on ESPN or A&E, one of the two.
I think it's
But A&E,
ESPN.
yeah, I know like A&E has a lot of WWE shows, like not like wrestling shows, but like documentaries and like how they go like the National Treasure show, like they try to find like memorabilia of wrestlers and
Yeah.
stuff. So WWE will always have a presence on cable, whether it's live wrestling or just like documentary stuff or a series like Stephanie McMahon, Total Divas, like they'll always have a presence on national cable. Even like Saturday night's main events, like they'll always be on cable. I've got
It's kind of their
Tiffany.
bread and butter.
Yeah, I think WWE is going to lean more into the streaming eventually, though. I think Raw is just the first test of it. I feel like someone's going to come out here. I feel like Charlotte's going to come out here. She's definitely not winning. Oh, here comes Candice LeRae.
I had a feeling she was going to come out.
I felt like someone was coming out.
So I guess Candace is next in line.
I think Candice should get the next title shot because they did have like when they were all three together, Candice LeRae and Tiffany kind of butted heads a little bit until Tiffany
Yeah.
finally turned. Candice LeRae's in the Royal Rumble now.
So that makes sense.
Oh damn! Candice LeRae takes Nia Jax takes out Candice LeRae. Damn.
Interesting.
Nia Jax lays out Tiffany. Damn. Looks like we're not done with Tiffany and Nia yet.
Nice. I like that.
I don't feel like Nia needs any more title shots though. Like she lost against Rhea Ripley. How does she deserve a title shot?
I mean, you have a good point there. This is a nice short segment to lead into the main event.
Yeah, it was good to give the women a because like that was really the only segment the women had like talking segment. That was a good little segment to throw in there. Oh well, that's an interesting fact. Last time the Wing and Dingle title was defended was 1990.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
It'll be defended in 2025 as well. Like that's weird to say. The Wing Ingle title will be defended in 2025.
That is something else. I like that. That is awesome.
Never thought we'd see that belt in WWE again, to be honest. I mean, this is not the original version because they cannot show the original version because it has WWF on it. So this is basically just a replica of the original. I mean, it's still the same belt. I mean, it's still the same design, basically. But anything WWF, they won't have on there. Well, this is kind of breaking news. Uh, the Janelle Grant case with Vince McMahon has a new update. Uh, and Brock Lesnar is now officially named in the Janelle Grant case. So
Oh shit.
I doubt we ever see him in WWE ever again.
Well, that's that then. I had a feeling that was going to eventually come to light. And you would think he would be happy with Sable, but yeah.
Yeah, like why would I mean Sable like in the Attitude Era, she was like the most popular woman on the entire like she was a bigger draw than some of the guys back then. Uh, like Sable was someone that in the Attitude Era, a lot of their biggest segments was the women. It wasn't for the
That's
wrestling
true.
part; it was for their body. It wasn't because they could wrestle good. Like Sable, Deborah McMichaels, um, who else? There was a few other ones. China, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
I mean, Jacqueline probably did the most wrestling part of the women's division. Probably Jacqueline and Ivory. Um,
Yeah, Ivory was a standout. Yeah. And then which
yeah,
led to eventually, Lita and Trish and all them and
yeah. Lita, Trish did show up in the Attitude Era. Uh, so did Lita. And then from there, the women's division kind of it how do I say it? The in ring value of it was it improved over time. With Lita,
Hmm.
Trish, Molly Holly, Ivory, Jacqueline. Uh, who else? Gail Kim was in there. Jazz. Stacy Keeler couldn't really wrestle all that much. Same as, I mean, Toy Wilson was okay. Um, Nydia was okay. Like that's kind of going into the ruthless aggression era.
Yeah.
And then we went into the like PG era. We had Beth Phoenix, Kelly Kelly, Eve Torres, AJ Lee. But the women in the Attitude Era was mostly known for their body, not in-ring wrestling. But there was a few good matches of the women when they did get TV time. The ones that stick out is probably Trish and Lita.
Yeah, they had great matches, honestly.
LA Knight. This match probably won't get a lot of time, but I really don't think there's going to be a winner in this. I feel like Solo Sikoa is going to do something in this. Oh, here we go. We're not wasting no time in this match.
Not at all.
I wonder like what's gonna go on with Shinsuke Nakamura. Like ever since he beat LA Knight again that one week, he hasn't really done much with the U.S. title. It's kind
Yeah.
of it's kind of been. I mean, he's had video packages, but video packages can only go so far. I mean, they got some contenders for him. They got Jimmy Uso. I mean, he's been in singles action quite a bit. They've got LA Knight still. They've got Carmelo Hayes. They have Andrade. They have The Miz, even though he's not going to win it. Uh, they have Damian Priest. They got Jacob Fatu. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got people for Shinsuke to go against. It's just putting him against them. I mean, at least LA Knight was featured on TV as champion more frequently. The only thing that hurts Shinsuke is he can't. I mean, when he does those video packages, he does talk and they have subtitles to like
Yeah.
understand his language. But hopefully, after the Royal Rumble, they put him in a feud with the U.S. title.
They
I
should, man.
personally,
He shouldn't just be sitting back there with the title.
I mean, and like AJ Styles is fixing to come back. He's another person that could be in the U.S. title picture. I
True.
mean, they've got people. I mean, there's no reason. I mean, and the show's a 3 hour show. In 3 hours, you can fit in the U.S. Championship. Oh damn, good net breaker. I really don't think LA Knight should get another title. Like I thought that they should do a fatal four way: do Shinsuke, LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, and Jimmy Uso for the U.S. title to give more people a shot at winning it.
Right. Hmm.
Because I really don't want to see LA Knight get another title shot one on one. But the best way to give him another shot is to just do a multi man match like that. Like he's still in the match, but you have two other wrestlers to make it a little bit more refreshing and not the same old stuff. Same with the
Yeah.
women's US. Like I don't really care to see Michin and Chelsea Green again. So why not do like a fatal four way or something? So I mean, you can have the same wrestlers in it, but have two other wrestlers to kind of make things a little bit more fresh.
Yeah.
Not to
I
just
mean, it's a
the
good
same old.
idea. It's a good idea because you run the risk of dragging it out. And
Yeah,
with that, you have a it'd be more entertaining. I think I think it put more asses in seats too. I mean, everybody loves a good a good, 4-way dance or 3-way. I
Yeah.
mean, those matches are always fun.
It's kind of like what they've been doing with the tag team division. I mean, we've seen a lot of multi-man matches in the SmackDown tag team division in like the past months. We saw DIY, Street Profits, and the Bloodline in a what was it, a TLC match or a ladder match or whatever. We've
I think
seen
it was
that.
TLC. Yeah.
It was a few months back, but we've seen that. Uh, we just seen in a like 8-man tag tonight. We've seen triple threat tag team matches to determine number contenders. We've seen a gauntlet match on SmackDown with the tag teams. Like there's ways to have multiple teams involved to make it refreshing, and that's what they need to do with the mid card divisions on SmackDown.
Right.
I would say on Raw as well. I mean, Braun Breaker has just been defending against Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser over and over again. Like he went against Sheamus on Raw. He went against Ludwig Kaiser on Raw. He beat them both at Survivor Series, and then he beat Sheamus again at Saturday night's main event. Like it's time to give Braun Breaker some new opponents.
True.
Like put him against do Braun Breaker and Karrion Cross. Like it'd be something different. I mean, obviously Karrion Cross is not going to win, but it would still be a like I know Dragon Lee's been out because his wife just gave birth to their child.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when he comes back, why not do Braun Breaker and Dragon Lee? I mean, they have a little bit of history from NXT.
Or even down the line, have Penta versus Breaker. That'd be a great match.
Now they did this last Monday. They did have a segment with them. It was not shown on TV though. Like when we were in the commercial, they have like interviews and stuff, and they showed it. And they showed Pentagon and Braun Breaker together, basically teasing a future match, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it right now because I don't think Penta needs to be losing any matches. But I mean, they could save that for WrestleMania if they wanted to. I mean,
That'd be a hell of a moment.
but I also feel like Sheamus probably needs to win that title. And
The
if they're
one
going to do,
title he hasn't won.
I feel like the best place to do it would be at WrestleMania. Have Breaker
I
and
agree.
Sheamus, but do a stipulation this time. If Sheamus loses this time, he can never challenge for the Intercontinental Championship ever again.
That's a good stipulation. Yep.
Because
That's cool.
because Braun Breaker can mention in the story that you've had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to go after this title and you cannot win it. So I'm giving you one last shot. But if you don't win this time, that's it. You're never get like it doesn't matter who's champion, you're never getting another shot at this title. But then Sheamus finally does win the title at WrestleMania and basically completes his story of winning the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah. Making himself a Grand Slam champion in the process.
It would be an emotional and investing story because everyone has wanted him to win this damn title for so long.
Yeah.
And for him to finally win it, and like the risk of him never being the risk of him never being able to challenge for it again should be investing the fans. And then they finally get it at the biggest stage of the year.
I mean, that's what makes it such a great story is the chase for that title. The chase and how long he's been on that chase.
He's been on that chase for a long time. Feels like he went against Gunther for the title. He couldn't win it. Like he's had like over 20 title opportunities for that title, and he just can't win it.
The one
That's
title that's
true.
eluded him his whole career.
Yep, he's won everything else. He's won the world title, the WWE Championship. He's won the World Heavyweight Championship. He's won the not the current version, but the one the World Heavyweight title that they used to have. He won that one. He's won the U.S. title. He's won the tag titles. He's won everything except that one title. Sheamus won the Money in the Bank briefcase one year. You know, Has Sheamus ever won the King of the Ring? I don't think he has.
No, I don't think.
I know Wade Barrett's won it.
I know he was involved in King of the Ring. I don't think he's ever won it.
I mean, he's accomplished a lot in his career. He's won the WWE Championship twice. I know he beat John Cena for it, and then he beat Roman Reigns when he cashed in for it. He's won the U.S. He's won the tag titles numerous times with Cesaro. There with the
Mm-hmm.
bar. He beat Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title. You know, he went against Edge in his final match in WWE.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like SmackDown being a 3 hour show or do you prefer it being a 2 hour show?
I mean, I mean, honestly speaking, I really don't mind as long as they have it. You know, when they have the whole 3 hours full of stuff. I mean, full of entertaining stuff. Like you can't just have filler in between matches and have it be boring. I mean, if you're gonna have a 3 hour show, at least make it worth me sitting down and watching for 3 hours. I think it's hit or miss some weeks. It's hit or miss. Because they can have so much talking going on and not enough wrestling. Sometimes, and I mean, it varies. It varies for me. Sometimes I like it. Sometimes I don't.
It seems like since SmackDown has been 3 hours, they've had a lot more in ring action. Uh, it feels like SmackDown is more of an in ring show, and Raw is more of a story show. Um, but it does feel like some weeks SmackDown does drag. Like there's certain like the show will start off good, and then in the second hour it'll drag, and then it'll pick up a little bit in the third hour. Uh,
Yeah.
but tonight has been promising because we kind of got some teases for some new feuds tonight. Uh, Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest. Looks like
Hmm.
Tiffany and Nia's not over. I mean, next week we should get a new storyline with Cody. Uh, the the tag team title scene has been pretty interesting. Oh damn! Shoo damn!
Oh man.
He slid on. I've never seen that happen. Someone just slid on the announce table like they were just ice skating. They just slid. Damn.
I'm just waiting on them to find a way to destroy the announce table. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It's so thick.
I think then, like since they've remodeled the tables, I don't think they've broken I don't think they've broken the tables one time yet since
Mm-mm.
because they've kind of like remodeled them a little bit. I don't think they've broken one time. Damian Priest is going old school. Oh damn, that was almost it. But I do feel like SmackDown, since it's been 3 hours, it's a hit or miss. Uh, I mean, the first week that they went 3 hours was very good. Then the next week was okay, and the next week it was mostly commercial. Then the next week it was good. Then the next week it was all right. Then tonight it's a pretty good show tonight. If they can just SmackDown's got a lot of new talent now with this transfer window. They've got
Mm-hmm.
some new women. They've got some new men wrestlers to kind of freshen up the matchups. Have new matchups. Have new feuds. Um, but during WrestleMania season, we see wrestlers cross over anyways. Uh, last year, the Rock would be on both shows. When Rock and Cody and Roman and all that,
Yeah.
they had wrestlers cross over between shows. So I think during this Mania season, we'll probably see a lot of crossovers still. Uh, I think we'll see CM Punk more on SmackDown probably, and Roman Reigns will probably be on here more.
I can see that. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Oh, damn. Headbutt to the back. LA Knight saves him. He barely got there in time for that.
This is a good main event, though. Honestly.
Oh,
I do like
didn't
that hanging DDT.
that didn't even phase Damian Priest. Choke slam? Nope. Oh, clothesline. I think Damian Priest is fixing to put it away. If Jacob Fatu doesn't do anything. Choke slam?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3. Damian Priest picks up the
Oh,
win for him Monday night.
nice.
I don't think Jacob Fatu's done. Ooh, super kick to Priest. Samoan drop. Oh, moonsault. They ended the show on chaos.
I love that.
All right, that was a fun main event match. That was a good tag team match. Yeah, that was a pretty good main event. Uh, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good show tonight. Um, I feel like they started off the show pretty hot with Kevin Owens and CM Punk. Like that was a segment that nobody knew was coming. It was it was very unexpected. I thought that was a good segment. I thought, what else I forget? The the 8-man tag team match was a good match. I thought Carmelo Hayes and Jimmy Uso was a good match, even though I felt like Carmelo Hayes should have won that match instead. Uh, Andrade versus The Miz was surprisingly a good match. Chelsea Green versus Michin was okay, and it wasn't a good match or a bad match. Naomi and Liv Morgan was an okay match. Uh, Neither one of the women's matches really delivered for me, to be honest. They were okay matches. They weren't bad and they weren't good. Uh, what else? I love that we're like they're kind of teasing a feud with Damian Priest and Jacob Fatu. I
Mm-hmm.
think that would be really refreshing for Damian Priest because he's been in this Judgment Day storyline for a long time, and him feuding against Jacob Fatu is kind of refreshing. And he did pick up the win tonight. Him and LA Knight did win tonight, but Jacob Fatu comes out of nowhere and super kicks Priest and does a moonsault on him and closes the show that way. So they gave Damian Priest a win, but even though Jacob Fatu lost, he still looked strong in this match because for one, he didn't take the pin. Tamatanga
Right.
did, and he also stood tall. Uh, so he didn't look weak at all. I thought it was an okay show. It was pretty good. I thought it was a good go home show for the Royal Rumble. Uh, I thought Raw was a little bit better than SmackDown this week, but if I had to rate SmackDown, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. I was gonna pretty much piggyback that. I mean, I felt like SmackDown was decent this week, and but I think Raw took it from me as well. And but yeah, I'm gonna actually say around 7.5 for me.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad show. It wasn't a bad or good. It wasn't an overly whelmingly good show. It wasn't a terribly bad show. It was a pretty good show. I thought it did what it needed to do as a going home show to the Royal Rumble. I mean, Cody Rhodes wasn't on here tonight, but we saw Kevin Owens and CM Punk, like kind of like the abilities out of the Royal Rumble match. Like we could see possibly Punk and Owens. We could see Punk and Cody. We could see like they're really good. Like they're really doing like the possibilities of what could be at WrestleMania. Uh, we got some new entrants. We got Zelina Vega is going to be in there. Candice LeRae confirmed she was going to be in the Rumble. Uh, but yeah, pretty good show. I gave it a 7 out of 10. You gave it a 7.5. Overall, it was a pretty good show. I thought it was better than last week's SmackDown. Uh, but yeah, we will be back for the Royal Rumble tomorrow night. Uh, we have talked about that. I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and we will be doing a live reaction for the Royal Rumble. Uh, Chris is also supposed to be on here as well, so it should be a fun night. But yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't. Check out all of our links in the description below. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Both of those platforms we're on the most, where we post what we're going to do, interview announcements. Definitely check all that
Hmm.
for all of our announcements, and definitely subscribe here. We do weekly Raw, SmackDown. Sometimes we do NXT reactions. Sometimes we do pay-per-view reactions. Uh, but yeah, we definitely appreciate everyone for watching. We had a pretty good amount of people commenting tonight, and we definitely appreciate you all. Uh, but yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow for the Royal Rumble.